Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Now I want to go ahead and shout out Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones was one of the first ones to send me this really disturbing story, and once again it's coming from our first favorite state, Ratchet Florida. What's going on now in Florida, you ask? What's going on now is that we have a 12-year-old member of the Children of the Damn Cornbread. His name is Joseph Smith, and the other night Joseph Smith decided to sneak out his grandmother's house, go out, steal a semi-automatic weapon, and he attempted to murder a transgender man named Andrew West, who goes by the name of Cheyenne. This whole situation is just so damn disturbing. I want you guys to go ahead and check out this news clip. I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
Orlando police say opened fire on a man and chased him down the street. It happened just before midnight near Church Street and Rio Grande. Channel 9's Kathy Bellich is live at the scene in Orlando. And Kathy, you spoke with the family of this young suspect. What did they say?
Well, Vanessa, as you might imagine, they are very upset about this, that he's facing charges as a result of that shooting overnight here in this area. Now, the child's mother told me this morning that he is being evaluated by mental health professionals. We are trying to confirm that through police, and we understand that he might be scheduled for a court appearance tomorrow morning in juvenile court. Now, police say 12-year-old Joseph Smith opened fire with a stolen semi-automatic handgun shortly before midnight tonight on a 25-year-old man. Andrew West told police the child, whom he did not know, emptied the gun, firing at him, but missed every time. Then West said he tried to chase down the child. Police eventually caught up with the 12-year-old. They say he cooperated, but his statement to police has been blacked out of the report. He is under arrest on charges of attempted murder and theft of a firearm. Now, the police report says the 12-year-old is living with his grandmother. We also spoke with her today. She says that he got out of the house sometime overnight without her knowing it. I am actually the one who broke the news to her today. She was very upset about this. She is disabled and has hearing problems, and she said she never heard the phone last night. Police say they tried to call after they caught up with the child, but no one answered the phone. Reporting live in Orlando, Kathy Bellich, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
He wants to kill me. He's fired on.
25-year-old Andrew West, who is transgendered and goes by Cheyenne, says a 12-year-old boy chased her down the street at Church Street and Rio Grande Avenue near the Citrus Bowl just after midnight, yelling homophobic slurs and threatening to kill her.
As him shooting at me, what was going to my mind is if I catch him, I'm going to beat him.
Cheyenne says the boy fired 7 shots total before taking off. When police officers arrived, they found him, shell casings, and a gun matching Cheyenne's description. A gun that was later determined to have been stolen.
And I said, where did he get that from?
The boy's grandmother, Josephine Felder, who he lives with, says she had no idea he left the house last night.
He got out the window and left. Ain't nobody told me.
Felder's reaction to the allegations against her grandson? Shock and sadness. She says she's been trying to get him help for a while now.
What kind of help does he need? You said he's been taking medicine?
Yeah, he take medication.
For what?
Mood swings or whatever you call it. You know, to keep him calm down.
As for Cheyenne, this isn't the first time she's been involved in an incident where police had to get involved. This is video of her throwing a brick through a car window after she says a group of girls inside the car taunted her about being transgendered and threw juice on her. Cheyenne was arrested for throwing a deadly missile into an occupied vehicle, but was never convicted of anything. Now, the 12-year-old suspect, we're told he's not only facing an attempted murder charge, but he's also been charged with grand theft of a firearm, and he is scheduled to go before a judge tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Orange County, Summer Knowles, West 2 News on CW18.
So you guys just watched that news clip, and I love how Cheyenne basically insinuated that if he could have, he would have put his hands on Joseph and whooped his little ass. I mean, to me, this makes no sense that a 12-year-old is this cunning, that one, he has no type of guidance, he has no type of supervision. His grandmother is obviously incapable of raising him or taking care of him. She obviously has a lot of disabilities. She's saying that she really can't hear. She had no idea where he was at. So my thing is, where's his biological mother and father? Why are they not stepping up? Why have they dropped this 12-year-old kid who is clearly out of control with the grandmother when the grandmother obviously does not have the means to raise him properly? There's no reason for a 12-year-old boy to be out that late at night. And yes, I believe that at 12 years old, he knew what he was doing. That at 12 years old, he definitely knew what he was doing. He knows the difference between right and wrong. And I feel like he should be charged with a hate crime. You know, he could have very well killed this man for no other reason than the fact that he's transgender, and that's not okay. I find this whole situation just disgusting, and thank goodness Cheyenne was able to get away with his life. You know what I'm saying? Thank goodness Cheyenne was a fast fast runner, because this could have really ended up tragically, and for no other reason than the fact that Cheyenne is transgender. I mean, this whole situation makes no sense. Now, it's been announced today that there will be no bond for this child. The mother did accompany him today in court. You can see the picture of the mother and the little boy right there behind me. So she went to court with him today. But again, I think this could have been prevented long before this. The grandmother says that she's been trying to get the little boy help, but obviously nobody, not even the mother or the father, were willing to help the grandmother. They basically just left him to his own devices. I mean, this whole situation is just tragic. You have a 12-year-old child who's going to definitely be caught up in the system for the next few years. You have a transgender man who could have lost his life for no other reason. You know, so this whole situation is just insane. I'm just glad that he was caught and that he's now off the streets. Like I said, this whole situation makes no sense whatsoever. Anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. What do you think should happen to Joseph Smith? Do you feel like he should be charged with a hate crime, or do you feel like he's too young to be charged with a hate crime and that he didn't know any better? Let me know your thoughts on this crazy ass story that's coming from our first favorite state, Ratchet ass Florida. All right, deuces. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Lovely T, and you can show me some love by hitting that subscribe button, watching my previous videos, and following me on social media.